Hey, what's up, family?
Oh, we live?
Yeah, we live, man.
man.
I didn't mess it up, did I?
Nah, you good.
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing out there? Come on in. We over at the hub, the center. You actually see me and Leif in studio together. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? Who would have figured? Today, we're just gonna talk about what we gonna talk about.
I mean, you wrote the title, you don't remember?
I forgot.
Yeah, it's the game of life, man.
Oh yeah, the game of life. We're gonna talk about the game of life, and sometimes the game of life will come hard at you. You know, you got to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee sometimes in this game of life of hard knocks. So we just wanted to spend a little time just talking about what do you do when you feel like throwing in the towel? What are some things that we can do when we feel like that life is just giving it to us too hard and throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, plus the back deck and everything else at us, right?
I tell you what you don't do. You don't end the game like the dude just did in that Vikings game. You don't close your eyes and just hope to hit something. You gotta focus, man.
You gotta focus.
Nah, that dude threw that game. I said it on live. I said it.
that looks like a nice little poignant analysis, but I don't know. Well, that remains to be seen about the game. Yeah, we just got through watching the Steelers and Vikings game, so that's what kind of got us going on.
Saints.
Yeah, Saints. My bad. That's what kind of got us going on this trajectory right now. So, what are some things that you can do when you feel like throwing in the towel? And most importantly, why is it important to play hard all the way up until the time clock stops?
Yeah, you just don't. I know we're using the life analogy, but I got to go back to the game. You just don't just throw it away at the last second. I mean, come on, man. Who does that? Like, for real. I mean,
I don't know, man. If they offer me a couple of meals, you know.
That was just bonehead. It was just that dude gets the bonehead award. I'm sure he took the Uber right after the game was over. When everybody ran back to the locker, he just jumped in the crowd and just went home.
He had those glasses with the little fake nose
exactly.
the eyebrows.
He was like, I ain't about this life right now.
Well, one of the things you can do when you feel like throwing in the towel is making sure that you make it a high priority in your life to develop a team, develop a relationship with a group of people that will help support and hold you up and give you that much needed oxygen and fuel whenever you feel like you can't go anymore, whenever you feel like it's just too much. For example, you know, I didn't feel too high coming in here. You know, I kept saying I was speaking, man. My energy level was kind of low and it's kind of mellow. But when I got here, I was laughing. I was chilling with some friends, some friendly faces. I got Mr. Gus over there across the desk from me. I got my friend Lamar. I got hold up.
Lamar's wife, the Wilsons.
The Wilsons. You want to be on camera, Gus?
Look,
we got Mr.
Wilson's
Lamar.
Mr. Turn Up himself.
I'm more like a radish. I'm not a turnip.
We got the Bitcoin bandit, blockchain bandit.
Yeah, don't say bandit. It has bad connotation. Yeah, no. Bitcoin Jesus. We call him Bitcoin Jesus.
Bitcoin Jesus. But just talking about what to do and what you can do when you feel like throwing the towel. One of the things you can do is develop a nice circle, a group of people that you can call your friend, whether you are not blood related, but some people that's going to help you along your journey. Some people that's going to help you build up and help you chase after your dreams, your resolutions that you've made resolute this year, and some things that you've placed some bullseye on this coming year. Yeah, we at the office today, Samantha. What's up?
What's going on, Miss Sam?
What are some things that you plan on doing or that you implement in your life to help you stay focused and on track? You got anything you want to add to that, Mr. Leif?
Yeah, one of the things I do, I know we've talked about this quite a few times. I like writing lists, right? I write lists on my phone. I write lists on my iPad, on my computer. I have all kinds of lists that I do, that I write down to keep track of things that I'm supposed to do and how I stay. Yes, I'll be at the Unity Breakfast tomorrow. How about yourself? But anyway, just to stay on task, I make sure I write all of the stuff down, right? I make sure I don't forget my task. I make sure I tell other people, help them keep me accountable. I tell my wife, I tell my business partner, I tell Kevin, I tell anybody that's willing to listen. So that's one of the ways that I can stay on task and make sure that I keep the path going.
Yeah, those are all good. And when you was talking, one of the things that was coming to mind was his why. You know, he mentioned his wife and kids, and making, to when I hear things like that, when I hear subjects and topics deal around family and friends and relationship and health and well-being and your personal finances and stuff, these are whys. These are things that when you make them a high priority in your life versus entertainment or a lot of distraction, when you make these other things more important, your why becomes big enough that it pulls you towards your determined destination, your goal. So you got to find a big enough why that's going to pull you towards, versus always having to depend on that inner strength, that inner drive, that inner discipline, that motivation that it's hard for any one person to maintain over a long period of time. It's good when you need that little turbo boost in life, but more importantly, you need that sustaining pulling. That force is going to draw you to it, like being in a canoe in a river.
Oh,
you want to go with the flow, right?
Yeah, but here's one of the things that I remember when I used to work at a company. The guy said, even dead men go with the flow, right? So sometimes you got to go upstream, and that takes planning, that takes exercise, it takes a whole lot of things. So you want to make sure that you plan to succeed, because a lot of times, we have so much energy to give throughout the day, and if we deplete ourselves because of lack of planning, because of unforeseen things that come into play, and if we don't have good teammates or good strategies, then it's easy to just fall flat and then go with the flow. You could be going in the opposite direction, right? So having those game plans in place helps you keep going forward, helps you gain momentum, and then also even knowing where you're trying to go with your life, where you're trying to go with any particular project or anything, having milestones that you can hit to continue to motivate you.
Wow, planning. Yeah, planning is good, because when you have a plan, when you know what direction, where you're going, one of the things it helps you with is it helps you develop an inner resolve. It helps you develop the inner strength. It helps you develop the Abrams tank-like resoluteness that's going to help you drive through whatever hurdle or whatever obstacle is planted in your way in life. And life has plenty of them. Life has plenty of things to throw at you. It's already, before you even wake up out of the bed, life is going to set up an obstacle course. It's going to set up that Urban Ninja obstacle course for you to run through the gauntlet every day. So when you have a plan, when you have a list, when you have a why, when you have a team, when you're collaborating with some people, when you're getting all kinds of distractions and stuff thrown at you, when you're getting stuff thrown at you from left and right.
I'm blowing up. Kevin's getting blown up over here. We on this phone, so that's why I'm laughing. When you have a lot of things coming at you, you're going to need that inner calmness. That inner peace is going to help you stay focused. Stay focused. Yeah, I'm trying.
Laser-like, even with respect, without respect, with what's going on around you. Especially just going back to the game. The Superdome is loud, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's the loudness and stuff, so many distractions. When you have a plan, when you have a why, when you have a tribe, it helps you get through those tough times when you feel like just throwing in the towel.
Yeah, also, know your personality type. I know we talk about this a lot.
Know yourself, yeah.
If you know your personality type, then you know the kinds of things you'll respond to. If you're not a happy-go-lucky person, if you like if you like grit and those kinds of things, set yourself up for those kinds of tasks. If you like being entertained or like enjoying the time to take you to get to your goal, make sure you make it fun, right? Some people, when they go to the gym, some people prefer the nice plush gym with air conditioning, television, and those kinds of things. And other people, they like the old rusty,
old school.
Yeah, the old rusty, stinky, sweaty gym. Like so yeah, it just depends on your personality.
They like the old school gangster rap videos.
Oh yeah. So you
got
just have to know your
place in the
personality
front
type
yard.
to know what it takes for you to get over, because it's not the same for everybody. Everybody doesn't respond to the same thing. It's just like for example, I'll give you a personal one. Like for me and my wife, my type of motivation is like, all right, just get your tail up, get to it, and get going. You know, I'm more harsh in a sense, where my wife, she likes to be spoken nice to. We're completely opposite end. My kids are the exact same way as my wife, so I have to figure out how to communicate to them to get them motivated and those kinds of things. But my type of motivation is I don't like frou stuff or frilly things. I just like, okay, this is what I need to do. I got to do it. Exactly. So again, you have to understand who you are and how you respond to different motivations.
Yeah, knowing yourself is a very big one, given that just knowing how you are in different situations, knowing your temperament, knowing what's going to get you going, knowing what you need and when you need it and how you need it. That definitely helps you keep things in line and keep things in high priority. It helps keep your frustration and headache levels down.
Yes.
And it helps you make sure that you're ready to go at all times, able and willing, in right position to make sure that you make that catch when everybody in the world is watching.
You make that tackle too, right?
Yeah, you gotta make. Well, we seen both spectrums of the spectrum. We seen both. We seen the full spectrum when we saw that play. If you guys got to see it, we know what it's like when you're focused, and we seen what it's like when you're not focused. So somebody might be getting the pink slip. We don't want you to get the pink slip in life.
Yeah,
that
you
means
might see that dude at the McDonald's
flipping burgers.
Yeah.
But tell all you got. Or you wanna?
I mean, we can keep going, man. It's up to you. Are you dying down? Or
I'm
you gotta
dying
get somewhere?
down, man.
Yeah, Kevin's getting blown up over here, so he's trying not to get in trouble. So we talk about staying in the game, and we want to make sure that Kevin maintains his life. You know what I'm saying? For real. So. I was like, yeah, I like harassing Kevin. Yeah, I like harassing Kevin because his temperament is like, okay, he likes things smooth, he likes things organized.
Yeah. If I don't get my mindful mornings, my meditation mornings, if I don't got that margin, it's just a tough day.
Yeah, here's another thing in life, right? You realize that when somebody else is going through it, it's a whole lot funnier than when you are.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
So that's why this is so comical. If it was me, then it wouldn't be so funny. But since it's Kevin, we can all laugh and enjoy
At
this
Kevin's
moment.
expense.
Oh yeah,
that's just a part of life. You know, sometimes you feel like throwing in the towel, gonna be people laughing at you on the sidelines. That's just the way it goes. Hey, but you know what? You live long enough, the tables will be switched.
Yeah, it's that hurdles are a sign of moving forward. That's true, Matt. It's definitely true. Shauna said hi, Gus.
Hey.
Gus says hey.
This is a ghetto show. This is a ghetto show.
Yeah, but yeah, Matt, I definitely agree. Hurdles are a sign of moving forward. We got the fuzzies going on with the screen. So good. Maybe we need to.
I don't know. So.
There we go. We just need to move closer. That's what it is. You can get all up in that camera like that. But anyway, yeah, but like I said, you know, when you can laugh at somebody else's expense, sometimes it just makes you feel better.
It's called building character.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm just trying to give him mental weights, right? So he can get stronger. So he can build
it's all a part of the resiliency build up. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I didn't want to use my phone, so he wouldn't see my wife sending me messages.
It's character. See how they be doing me? See how they do me? See? That's all right, though.
That's hilarious.
But anyway, anybody have any other questions or comments before we get off of here? Because, like I said, Kevin's on he's on he's on a limited schedule here. We want to make sure that things go smooth for this brother. Anybody else before we get off? Yeah, I think that was it. Real
Yeah.
talk. Yeah. So we'll just wrap it up again. We was watching the game. We wanted to make sure that we got some comments in for the night in the game of life. You definitely have to stay motivated, be into it. A lot of people go through a lot of different things. A lot of people go through a lot of pressures, and we're just trying to just give some alleviation of those pressures and give you some tips and pointers of making it through.
Yeah, it goes back to the theme, the motif, the meme that continually runs through our show. You can call us the acronym POPs.
Oh God!
The-
What is the P stand for this time?
Propagandizers of peace.
First it was pebbles
No,
of
no,
positivity.
no.
Then it was like
Hey, or PAL, Pearls of Wisdom.
okay.
Yeah, today's show was PAL. You know, like in the Batman movie where the old ones.
What
were
does bang stand for? Like bang.
I don't know what the bang
Yeah,
is.
I mean, you know,
But
that's
we'll
part
come
of-
up with on the next one. Brothers against negativity. Something.
What's the G?
I don't know.
All right, yeah, it's getting cheesy right now, so we'll wrap up. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Just continue to follow us. We'll make sure that we provide some better information the next time.
I think today was pretty good.
Yeah,
you know,
it
to
was
wrap
cool.
up, we wanted to give you just a little push today, in that to remember that, you know, life's going to throw everything at you. It's going to throw all kinds of distractions and tough things, hurdles at you, and you got to have a big enough
That cheese
why,
is great. That's
have
cool.
a tribe, have a plan, develop some inner resilience,
Yes.
and just keep on keeping on. Don't give up and don't stop. Life is too short to settle. Life is too short for mediocrity. I know it's a lot of talk, but when you do it with the tribe and the community, it becomes easier to live out that talk. It becomes a little easier to live and talk too. So
Yeah. When you're trying to make those tackles of life, keep your eyes on the prize.
keep your eyes. Dang, man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, love, peace, and all that good stuff. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment. Definitely leave a comment.
For sure.
And also hit the like button and hit the share button. It's real simple. It's not that hard. You just hit the like button, you leave a comment, and you share. Thank you very much. We love you. Peace out.